Hi, welcome to another video. This is Loretta coming at you, and I am going to show you a tutorial, and this is for the mini album that I have up. It's a flip lap book, and this is what it looks like, and you can go check out my video for more details, but basically it opens with a magnet closure here and opens again here. So it opens all the way up like this. And then the center part opens up like so. And then each side opens up like so. And it has all these little cute flip pages, although you could put whatever you wanted to there. You just use your imagination. But that's what I chose to do with mine. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I made that little book. So let's get started. Okay. And I will put all the dimensions into the description down below. Or it might be to this side, depending on if you're watching on a tablet. So the first thing that you're going to need is some craft paper, or you could use cardstock or lightweight chipboard, either which way, and you're going to need 5 pieces of that. I used 8.5 by 11. You could use 12 by 12, either way. The first piece that you're going to need, you are going to use 8.5 by 11. And you are going to score at 1/4 of an inch from each side. And I'm hoping the camera is picking up that score mark right there. 1/4 of an inch on each side. Okay. And then you are going to score at 1.5 inches on each side. Right here. 1.5, 1.5. Okay. So just to recap, okay, this is 8.5 by 11, okay, and I've scored at 1/4 of an inch, 1 1/2 inch, and then from this side I have also scored 1/4 of an inch and 1 1/2 inch, okay. That is the base of your book. Okay, then the next thing that you're going to want to do, and you're going to make 2 of these, exactly identical. You're going to make 2 of these. And this one is going to be 9 inches. And you're going to score 4 inches in at each side. So you're going to score 4 inches on this side, 4 inches on this side, and you're going to come out with 2 pieces of paper that look just like this, okay? So, and of course, now, so let's recap this, okay? So this is going to be 8.5 this way, by 9 inches this way, okay? And you're going to score 4 inches in here and 4 inches in here. So that's going to leave you 2 pieces that look like this, okay? You're going to do 2 exactly the same. Then you're going to do 2 more sheets, and these again are going to be exactly the same. These are both going to be 8.5 by 11. You're going to do them exactly the same way. You're going to score at 3 inches in, and then 3 1/4 inches in. And you're going to do that on both of these. So to recap on these 2, this is going to be 8.5 by 11. And you are going to score 3 inches from the end and 3 1/4 inches from the end, and you will need 2 of these. Okay, and then the book goes together as follows. Now, you would want to use some strong red line tape for this. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to use my ATG gun, but you would want to use some red line tape for this. And you're going to want to tape just a little bit away from the score line, maybe by 1/8 of an inch or less, okay? And so then what you are going to do is, on the pieces that are 8.5 by 11 that are scored at 3 inches and 3 1/4 inches, you are going to run your tape all along this 3-inch square, okay? So this 3-inch square is where you're going to run your tape, okay? Now, be sure when you run that tape that you turn it over to the back side, and you will run it along this area right here, okay? So I've turned this over. See, here's my score mark, okay? And I'm just going to turn it upside down, okay? I'm just going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to put tape all along that 3-inch area, okay? Whoops, I'll get that in just a second. Okay, so all along the back of that 3-inch area, okay? And so what I'm going to do is, this 3-inch area right here, here's where the fold is. I'm going to just fold it all the way in, like so. And I'm going to line that up with my 8.5 by 11, the one piece that I've got scored at 1/4 inch and 1.5 inches on either side. I'm going to lay that 3-inch piece right against where that first opening is, okay? Then I'm just going to lay that down, okay? And what that 1/4 inch piece does is it just leaves a little room there for your pieces that are going to be on the inside, okay? So then you are going to take your second piece that is exactly like the one that we just did. You'll notice it's exactly the same, okay? Right here. This little 3-inch place, okay? And you're going to turn it upside down, okay? And then you're going to put the adhesive on this area right here of that 3-inch square, okay? And again, I'm just using an ATG gun for demonstration purposes. You are going to want to glue it a lot better than this. I would use score tape, red line tape, any type of really strong glue, okay? Then on this piece that you've got like this, you're going to open this flap that you've already glued down, okay? And you're going to take this 3-inch piece, fold it real good where that score line is, and you're going to glue it right where this 1.5 inch score mark is that you made on your base piece, okay? Just like so, okay? So this right here, okay, that we've just glued in, that makes this portion of our lap book. Okay, this part right here that opens this way, okay, just like so, okay. That is the part that we just made here, okay, just like so, okay, like so. All right, so let's continue. Okay, now we're going to take our other two pieces that we have like so, okay, just like this, that we scored. We made two pieces that are 8.5 by 9, and we scored them in at 4 inches on either side, okay? Now, on this little piece that has 1/8 of it, that we scored right here, not 1/8, don't listen to me. but this little piece right here, okay? That is where we're going to put our adhesive, is just on this little line right here. And when you use the red line tape, you'll be able to get that a lot more accurate, okay? And now, because it's going on such a little piece right here, I'm going to go ahead and turn this upside down and just run a little tiny bit on that side also. And again, I would use some really good adhesive, some good red line adhesive, okay? And then I'm going to adhere this right here, right to that little flap that we just put adhesive on, okay? Like so, okay? Just like that, okay? Then I'm going to do the other side that same exact way. That little piece there that we scored on your base piece. And again, you're going to want to use some strong adhesive here. All right, I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to run, just make sure I'm in frame. I'm going to turn that over and run just a little bit on that side too, since it is going on a really thin little piece. And then I am going to adhere that right in that score line, okay? Just like so. So now we have the part of the book that comes in this way and that comes in this way. So you see? So this is the base of the book. So this folds out. Okay? And this is where I put my Tim Holtz binding rings. So if we can just refer back to this really quickly. And let me open this up for you. See, right here is where I put my binding ring. Right there. Okay? And then all you do, when I put mine together, when I put my book together, when I covered this flap right here, when I covered this flap with my design paper, I just extended that flap out. And you could cut another piece of cardstock or a piece of lightweight chipboard and extend it out just a little bit. And then you would put your magnets underneath right here. Now, if you did not have the Tim Holtz D-ring binders, what you could do before you adhere this down, you'd make your little booklets, however you want to make them, to go in this section right here. And then you can pierce your holes with a paper piercer and then tie this with some twine. The only thing that I would do is I would tie the knot in the twine on the inside, so that on the outside of this little area right here, you would just have just the twine with no knot to cover up with the design paper. So that way, when you fold this in on itself, you don't have a lot of bulk right here. Okay? So, that's it. That's how you basically make the book. So, if you have any questions at all, please message me and I'll be happy to get back in touch with you. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you make one. They're really fun to make. Really enjoyable. And I think they turn out really quick. So thank you so much for your time and for watching. And until next time, bye now.